Hi everyone, welcome to the official start date of Strawberry Chic in Sale Week. Today we are kicking things off with my personal wish list, and I'm so excited to dive in and share with you what I am most excited to purchase in this year's Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. I have taken all week to get very acquainted with all of the items included in the sale. If you missed it, I curated a fourth annual Nordstrom Anniversary Sale lookbook that went out on Friday to my newsletter subscribers. And in that lookbook, I curated almost 200 outfit ideas. There's over 200 pages to use as a resource for this sale, and everything is click to shop. And I went through my favorite picks and styled them multiple ways for all different occasions. So if you missed your copy, I'll leave a link for you to subscribe down below, and it will send directly to your inbox. If you love all things Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, make sure you're subscribed. I'm uploading a new video here on my channel every single day this week to cover the best of the best for the sale. One thing that I found very helpful, especially for prepping for this sale, is I actually started a shopping kind of wardrobe wish list on the Notes app on my iPhone, and I broke it down by season. In there, I would just jot down random things, like as I was getting ready, if I was like, oh, I wish I had something like this to go with this, I would just write that in that note section. I would also write down events that I had coming up or that I knew about for the year, like any weddings or things like that. And I feel like that was so helpful to prep for the sale because I don't remember the things that my closet or wardrobe needed last fall and winter. So I pulled that out and kind of went through as I was forming my personal wish list for the sale. So I just wanted to share that little tip. Here is a sneak peek at my current shopping wish list. And in there, I also make note of things that I wore the most, but also things that I didn't reach for as well. That way, I found it very helpful to be like, oh, I could maybe use some more pieces like this and less pieces like this. All right, let's get started with my personal wish list. First are the Adidas Ultra Boost. This is a pair that I got last year, and I typically pick up a new pair every single year. You need to replace your walking sneakers, ideally every 300 miles or so. And these are my favorite shoes to wear for walks around the house. They're so comfortable, very padded, very cushiony. They do run big, so I recommend to size down half from your normal sneaker size. The next shoe at the top of my wish list is this Reese leather bootie. I looked at my checklist from last year, and I know that I needed a leather bootie. Most of mine are suede, and I just wanted something a little more elevated and also slightly more durable. And I purchased a couple last fall that didn't end up working for me. They were either not comfortable or the wrong size or yada yada. So I knew going into the sale that was definitely going to be something I was going to keep my eye on, and these instantly caught my eye. I love the color of these and also the contrasting sole because I feel like it will go with a lot of different neutral colors. Even if I want to incorporate a little more black into my wardrobe, I feel like I can do that with this bootie because of the sole. I purchased a knee-high boot from Reese last year, and the quality is exceptional. They're so comfortable and buttery soft. So I definitely want to give these a try. I am slightly hesitant that they may be a little too tall for what I'm looking for, but I'm definitely going to try them. In case you missed the big news, earlier this week, I launched a brand new strawberrychicblog.com, and I'm so excited about this launch. It's something I've worked on for almost a year and a half now, and in the design is a brand new Nordstrom Anniversary Sale hub, so definitely check out that page. I have my top picks. You can easily access all of my information on the sale, all of the shopping guides, the lookbook, everything is on that page. So definitely check it out. I will link it for you down below. Next boot is this knee-high leather boot from Mark Fisher. These were the first shoe that I added to my wish list. They instantly caught my attention. They remind me a lot of the Sam Edelman knee-high boot that I got last year in the sale, and those were by far my most worn boot last winter. This is the boot that I was referring to. They also have a boot similar to this one from another brand as well that has a little bit of a lower heel. The heel on this one doesn't look too tall, but it looks a little bit taller than this one. So I'm definitely going to try those. And I love this light tan color and that they're leather because they're definitely different than what I already have or the boots I already have in my closet. Next shoe on my wish list is something a little trendier, and these Western boots caught my attention, and I instantly pictured these paired with my favorite white jeans and sweaters all throughout the fall. And I'm going on a trip to Jackson in August, and I thought these would be perfect for that trip. They're definitely trendy, but I feel like they're still very wearable. Next shoe on my wish list, I actually got early. If you missed it, Nordstrom had a glitch, and if you were looking at the preview when it first went live, you were actually able to purchase things early. So I got quite a few things, and one of those is this pair of UGG slippers. And for one, they reminded me a lot of the Hermes Oran sandals from last season that had the Sherpa, although obviously much less. And I thought these would be a great house shoe for even now through the fall time. They are definitely very flexible. They're not as padded as the UGG slippers I picked up last year in the sale, but I feel like they're still very comfortable. And that flexibility is honestly a little easier to walk in. If you are in between sizes, I would definitely go ahead and size up. Another boot that I got in early is this Western boot from Steve Madden, and I wanted to go ahead and share these because the color online looks completely different than how they look in person in a good way. I feel like online they look very orange, but these were honestly a surprise for me. I'm going to pick between the two Western boots, which one I want to keep for my wardrobe, but these are surprisingly very flattering on the leg. I always worry that this is just going to look too chunky, but they're actually very slim to the leg. They don't look like they close you off. I still feel like I have really good leg length with these. And then these were the biggest surprise on my wish list. I went ahead and grabbed these. I'm still deciding if I want to keep these, to be honest. For one, they do feel like they're going to take quite a bit of work to break in, so I would recommend only kind of short days in these when you first get them. They just feel pretty stiff, but so many of y'all reached out to me on DMs after seeing my preview video and said, like, you won't regret the Berg purchase. They are one of the most comfortable shoes in your wardrobe. One of you said that you wore them for like 26 miles at Disneyland. Honestly, I've just heard good things. So I'm going to wear these around the house and kind of see how I feel in them. I do feel like for my personal style, it's very feminine, and I just don't like super bulky shoes. This single buckle is definitely the way to go. And one last shoe I wanted to mention that I am eyeing is this Sorel winter boot. Winter boots are kind of hard if you don't like wearing black. I feel like so many options are just not the cutest option. So when I saw this one, I thought this would be a great one for me. I tend to wear these types of colors in the winter time, and they just don't look super bulky like typical snow type shoes. So these are definitely on my wish list. I won't say they're at the top of my wish list because here in Georgia, it's, weather-wise, I don't necessarily need these every single day, but it is something that I'm considering purchasing. Next, let's talk about the athleisure and loungewear. Now, this is definitely my personal favorite category to shop. I have so many favorites from this section, and I'll be sharing more picks in tomorrow's video for end sale week. I'll be sharing what I think are the best deals from the sale. I already picked out probably over 50 items, so come back tomorrow for all of my top recommendations. These are just the items that I am most excited to purchase. So the first thing is this washable silk pajama. There's actually quite a few different styles in the sale this year, which I was really excited to see. Something about silk just makes me feel so much more put together. There's just something about it, honestly, than typical pajamas. So I definitely want to grab a pair of these. I may even grab two. We will see, because I just love my pajamas. Next, I'm definitely going to be grabbing these athletic shorts or running shorts. I love the color of these, and I really like the waistband detail as well, so I'm excited about those. This Nike sweatshirt, I have a feeling this one is going to sell out very quickly because of the color, and I think the Nike sweatshirts tend to go that first week for sure. So I have a feeling this color in particular is going to go fast, and I styled this sweatshirt so many ways in the lookbook. I could just pair it with so many different things, and I love the color. So it's definitely on my wish list. And then to go with that, they also have a matching pair of leggings in the sale this year. So I'm excited to give these a try. I still would 100% recommend my favorite Booty Boost leggings. I'm so glad those are back in the sale this year. I will actually be picking up another black pair because I go through them so much going to Pure Barre with workouts and stuff. All I wear is the Booty Boost leggings, so I'll definitely be picking up another black pair because, just FYI, I've already done the math, and all of the Spanx items included in the sale are a much better discount at the Nordstrom sale than they are for my typical Spanx promo code, which, if you're curious, watching this video at another time, my promo code is 10% off, and it's Amanda John X Spanx. If you are ever curious about any current promo codes I actually have a brand new website, and on the shop page at the bottom are all of my current promo codes. If you are ever needing to re-reference those, I'll have that linked for you down below. All right, moving into clothing items on my wish list. First, I wanted to share these two pieces that I actually shared with you in the preview video. I was fortunate enough to be sent these from Wave, and if I didn't get them gifted, they would have definitely been on my wish list. So first is this sleeveless sweater, and I would say if you're in between to definitely size down. I like to typically size up in sweaters for a roomier fit, but this one is quite big on me, and I am tempted to buy it in the small and give away the medium. But I think this is such a wearable piece. It's a really great price point in the sale. It's very soft, not itchy whatsoever. And this is a great transitional piece that you can wear in between seasons since it's sleeveless, but this will also layer really well under blazers and cardigans as it does get cooler later into the fall. And then paired with that look is this slip skirt, and this comes in black and a solid mauvey blush color as well. The material felt superior to all of the other slip skirts I currently have in my wardrobe. So I was very impressed with this one, and this is another piece that you could also wear now, but transition with later on as well. I have two skirts that I'm excited to purchase in the sale. The first one is this denim button-down skirt, and I thought this was so different than the typical denim skirts that I've been seeing. And denim skirts are a big trend this year and into the fall season, especially midi length, but I feel like it's more wearable for me to wear this type of silhouette. I reach for my skirts very often in the fall season because that's how I kind of get away with dressing for fall earlier here in Georgia when it's still very hot. I typically kind of go that route. So I thought this one would be really cute paired with like Western booties and a slouchy sweater. I picture this one definitely coming along with me to Jackson. So that's on my wish list. And then I also have this leather skirt from Veronica Beard, and I've gone back and forth with the leather skirts in the past, but I finally decided I'm ready to kind of invest in one this year because I have a leather skirt in my wardrobe that I wear repeatedly every single year. So I would like to get something a little higher quality, and I really love the color of this one, and I'm excited to kind of see the tailoring of Veronica Beard. I don't have many of her pieces, so I definitely am curious to see how this one fits. Another really affordable item on my wish list, this dress. It's also sleeveless, so a good transitional piece as well. But I think this is under $50, and I really think it's so chic. I see this paired with boots. I did style it multiple ways in the lookbook as well. And I love the color, of course. And I love this little belt detail too. One of the higher investment pieces on my wish list, I have this Vince cardigan on my wish list. I'm just a big fan of cashmere. I fell in love with it even more so last year, and I know I was wanting to invest really heavily into those types of pieces last year, and I'm glad I didn't because I was kind of waiting for the sale as well. I did pick up some good things last year, but I have this cardigan on my wish list. I'm hoping it has a good fit. It looks a little more oversized and cozy, so we will see when I get it in. But I love the color and the quality of the Vince products. And then another Vince sort of investment piece that I want to make is this sweater. I saw this in the preview kind of catalog that Nordstrom sent out, and I just loved the neck detail and how it was styled layered under the Vince coatigan, which I already have. That's back again in the sale this year, by the way. And again, I like that little belted detail. Maybe this is a potential trend to be on the lookout for. Two other tops I have on my wish list, this pink sweater. I love my cashmere sweaters, like I just mentioned. And I have some really good neutrals, but this pink caught my eye. I feel like this will be really flattering on my skin tone. And I also have this ruffled kind of sleeveless sweater top. I feel like I have a lot of sleeveless sweater options on my wish list this year, but they're great if you live in the South like I do. But I love the little ruffle details, and I could see this tucked in with the skirts that I have on my wish list as well. And then I'm definitely on the lookout for some jeans this season. Jeans are so hard for me to know what is exactly on my wish list because you have to try them on, and I just can't tell by the model how they're going to look because they're so much taller and yada yada. So the ones that caught my eye are definitely the Mother Frey jeans. These are the same style as my favorite white jeans that I have, so I know those can kind of be expected to be a good fit on me and very comfortable. They have a really good stretch to them, but they don't get saggy and too stretchy. They're white jeans and I very rarely wash them. They have to be stained for me to wash them essentially, and they have never stretched out. So the mother pair I think will be a safe option for me to grab. But I also want to get something a little bit trendier. So I am looking for maybe a palazzo style pant. We'll see what I end up with in my try on haul. I actually already own a lot of the beauty items included in the sale, and I'll be sharing my top recommendations, like I said, tomorrow. But a couple of the beauty items that caught my attention, this set from Tom Ford, for one, the packaging, right up my alley. It looks beautiful, and I've always wanted to try this sparkly lotion from Tom Ford. I might as well try it in a little bit of a smaller size while also trying, the blush and bronzer. I feel like that will be something that I can reach for often. I also think the Tom Ford eyeshadow palette looks very beautiful online. I just wear the same type of eye makeup every single day, so I thought these would be some really pretty warmer tones to try for the fall and winter season. They look like they're going to pair really beautifully with blue eyes, so I was kind of instantly drawn to that. Also very high up on my wish list is a pair of designer sunglasses. I either am looking at the Tom Ford option or the Celine option. We'll see which one I end up going with, but I think designer sunglasses are a very good buy in the sale because I never see those go on sale, and they do typically sell out pretty quickly. So I'll probably end up ordering both options and deciding which one to keep. One of my tips for you, if you are new to this sale, if you are thinking and interested in something, I wouldn't let it hang out in your cart for too long because things sell out very quickly. And I would also check out my must-read shopping tips. I go into how to make the most out of the sale. I'll link that for you down below. Come back tomorrow for in sale week. I'll be sharing my top 50 plus buys, and I'm going to break it down by price point, categories, the best investments, all of the things you need to know. So I will see you then. Hope you enjoyed and have a good day. Bye.